Speaking of which, I've apparently found out that even though there are still 5 parameters, diligence is not in Persona 5, which fits with its protagonist being a lot more of a slacker. Yes, yes it is. Yeah, Kyoto has quite a lot of shrines. If you ever go on a school trip to Kyoto, you are going to go to a lot of shrines. I thought that the plural is just deer. Oh yeah, Nara. Conversation that you probably won't get if you haven't been to Japan, but yes, there are a lot of deer in Nara. You see them pretty much all over the place. I think when I was there, I may have seen an albino deer at one point. It was he had these very strange eyes. It was pretty cool. Oh, he's here. Alright, that's kind of interesting. Although, whenever I think of a school that has an unusual way of conducting field trips, I think Magic School Bus. Yes, yes, we're very excited, and not at all resentful of you being there, at all. Garistu may resent that guy slightly. Just slightly. And I totally forgot what social link we do today, so quickly checking, it is... Oh, okay, alright, so it's actually outside of the school, completely. So we'll need to talk to this guy. We don't have to worry about him going on a big spiel about Mitsuru. I know I keep saying that, but it's always annoying during exam time. Anyway. That would be Iwatodai Station. I mean, I appreciate the game's hint that you need to top at least one exam to... Are you saying anything different? To date Mitsuru, but still. It's funny, when I first read that, I was like, wait, what? Your teacher was a zombie? Oh, that's interesting. But yes, I mean, I understand what she means, but when I first saw that, I was like, okay then. So yes, we're actually seeing Mamoru today. What are you doing? You seem to be in a weird place. Oh, are you the... Hey, it's the person who keeps following, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even talk to her yet. So yeah, they must be the 2 students from the very beginning of the game. Yeah, they had this little, like, subplot going on throughout the whole city. Huh, that would be, that could be potentially dangerous. Speaking of potentially dangerous, somebody please get that guy away from being that close to the edge. Huh. Is your family somewhat related to that I wish I didn't fear cats request in the 4th game? So yeah, let's stop stalling. It is time to talk to you for the first time in a while. Yeah, Takoyaki again, it seems. We actually do start to do a lot more of Star at this point, because we're maxing out quite a lot of our links. Okay, so there are 2 responses in this one. Are you gonna burn yourself again? Wait a second, this is not... Oh, right, okay, I forgot there are actually 3 responses. The first, you can say anything. Yeah, he always tends to be competitive in just about everything. The speedrun eater. Oh, that definitely sounds good. And, well, he certainly sounds like he'd be able to do that. Yeah, but In that case, a scholarship would be a great opportunity. Yeah, she definitely would be. Wow, that's pretty, sad. Though Mamoru is so good, I'm sure he's gonna get the recommendation. Just randomly going on a mental tangent about how many characters in a lot of Japanese things are named Mamoru. It's a pretty popular name because it literally means protect, so yeah, the meaning behind that can be applied to a lot of different things, and it's generally pretty popular for that. Then I had another weird mental tangent, and I realized that I often have an easier time understanding the meaning of Japanese names than I do English names, because the meaning behind a lot of English names usually comes from a lot of various random other languages, whereas for Japanese, it's obviously all just Japanese. Except, sometimes you can write Japanese names with abnormal kanji and create meanings that the name doesn't usually have. I don't know. Something seems like... Yes, get some kind of, I went to Kyoto and all I got was this stupid t-shirt shirt. And you're still saying the same thing. Bring back a souvenir makes you think of Nanako. Ken's definitely a little bit older than that. And, game, you keep giving me material to ship them. But yeah, she still doesn't seem to be here. Yeah, well, I guess if all the workers just suddenly can't, like, lose their souls, then the economy's gonna plummet. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Kyoto is a pretty nice place. It's not quite as overtly urban as Tokyo is. I mean, it's still a pretty big city. It's just, it's got a lot more of the traditional shrines and things like that there. Tokyo is very, very modernized for the most part. And there is pretty much nothing else for me to do, so I think I'm just gonna go back to the room. Yeah, back with my school trip, we actually started with Tokyo, then we went to Kyoto, then Hiroshima, then Nagasaki. All this in the space of 2 weeks. It was pretty tightly packed. I still love that trip, though. And I'm so glad that I was, So, I think I may have mentioned this already, but one of the years that went on that trip had exams the moment they got back. So glad that I was the year above that. Oh, you again. You've been showing up quite a lot here. Have more teachers been succumbing to the mysterious sickness that lets you show up? And then he immediately says that. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've heard about this. Oh, that must be where pneumonia comes from, now that I think about it. Okay. Well, Ibuki is literally breath, so yeah. It calls a joke in the Pokemon Gold and Silver with Claire to kind of get lost in translation, because when she gives you Dragon Breath and says it has nothing to do with my breath, it's a joke on the fact that her name is Ibuki in Japanese, and so literally breath. Anyway. Okay. And I'm already thinking about carbon breathing techniques. Don't want to completely zone out though, because I am currently commentating. Yeah, I've heard that breathing through the nose is much healthier than the mouth. Didn't actually learn that until surprisingly late into my life, but yeah. Well, this is about meditative breathing, so in a way that this kind of works, but let's stay awake. Yeah, no, I've heard about this. Definitely practical advice, even though we've already maxed out our academics, so it's actually pretty useless to us from a gameplay standpoint. You know what? Depending on which link that we... Oh, okay, there's a plot event.
There you are. I've been looking for you. It's rare for you to miss a student council meeting.
I take it someone asked you to find me?
Well, yeah, even though I'm not a member.
Sorry about that.
They seem pretty busy with the class trip and all. I bet you have your hands full since it's both for juniors and seniors.
Huh. The class trip, huh? Even if I went, I'd only spoil the fun.
You're not thinking of skipping the trip, are you? You can't do that. You know, I've been meaning to talk to you.
Is that so?
To tell you the truth, you're not the easiest person to relate to. But I know what it's like to lose a father.
Takeba.
I decided that I should be more upfront with you from now on.
Ah, there she is. Hey there, ladies. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Ryoji-kun, why are you here?
Huh? Same as you. I was trying to find Mitsuru-senpai. Some girl I've never met before asked me to look for her.
What?
I wasn't the only one she asked either. She said if we don't find her, the class trip might get canceled.
Seems like the vice president has the whole school looking for you.
But I'm the lucky one who found you, Mitsuru Kirijo. You're quite stunning, if I may say so. Would you like to go out sometime?
Okay, sorry to interrupt this, I just had to say this here. This is incredibly, like, okay, I wouldn't say ironic, but, because that doesn't make sense, I'm not really sure what the word here is, but Yuri Lowenthal, who voices Ryoji, which you can pretty obviously tell by this point, is married to Mitsuru's voice actress in real life. So, hearing him ask her out is actually surprisingly fitting. Anyway, I'll butt out now.
I know this one restaurant. It's on the top floor of a 3-star hotel. The view at night is almost as breathtaking as you.
Huh?
Senpai, you better get back to the meeting.
I suppose so. Takeba, thank you for your concern. For now, I will attend to my duties.
Hey, she didn't answer my question.
For now, huh? I don't like the sound of that.
Yukari-san, how about you? Would you like to join me for dinner? I know this place on Shirakawa Boulevard. Ow!
Well, we know what Gary Su's in for if he cheats on her. I'm surprised that Gary Su hasn't suffered that yet. If Gary Su found out what happened, he'd probably be laughing. Yes, get shot down. Get shot down in flames. Well, I mean, considering Gary Su hasn't started dating Mitsuru yet, that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, that scene, it was pretty interesting, and then Ryoji answered and totally ruined the mood. But I really do like how, again, I've forgotten the social link I meant. Oh wait, no, actually it's Yukari. So, right after that happens, where the other Casanova is going to be paying her a visit. Much as it would be pretty amusing to see Gary Su get his foot stomped on, that's probably not what's going to happen here. But yeah, I like how Yukari and Mitsuru's relationship developed a bit. If you remember back at the very beginning when Yukari pretty much didn't trust her at all, it's just really nice to see them actually opening up to each other like this. Once again though, like I said, Ryoji had to come in and ruin everything, but it did give us a pretty hilarious moment where, yeah, Yuri Lowenthal has to hit on someone voiced by his actual real-life wife. I mean, actually, pairing characters who are voiced by Yuri Lowenthal and Tara Platt is possible in quite a few games, like Fire Emblem Awakening, if you pair Riken and Muriel. I'm too lazy. Well, I mean, Gary Su probably picks out gifts for girls often, so he does have some experience there. I have a guess as to who this is. Huh. That hasn't happened. Yeah, I could kind of tell what was happening there. Yeah, having that suddenly happen out of the blue is... And here I'm just looking up just to make sure. Yeah, you can actually say anything here. No, it wouldn't. So, as always, I know I keep saying this, but I do really like this link. It's a shame that none of it changes if it's done after Yukari realizes the truth about her father, though. Because of that, everything has to be written deliberately vaguely so that it can fit both before and afterwards. Of course, though, the flip side of that is you could have a situation like Mitsuru's social link, which is so dependent on Mitsuru's character development and the plot that it can't start until very late into the game. So in some ways, it does make sense they made it like this. I think Persona 4 added in a bit more variety in, like, the social link dialogue. Some of them did change slightly if done after certain plot events.
Welcome back.
Oh, it's the first time that you're actually saying it. And, hey, you're back! And it's a Saturday, so I was actually planning on going tonight anyway. Oh, yes, that should be, hopefully, I mean, Amado I know, but Koromaru, yeah, not really sure that they'd let us bring him anyway. Let's just hope that... Oh, I mean, he'll have Ken taking care of him. And, well, you know, we already know that those two form a pretty good partnership in the future. Well, normally Garyastu would be, but this time there's another Casanova in the class trying to steal his thunder. Well, it's actually not you that he's worried about. Seems the class trip will be one of an epic rivalry between two sleazers. Yeah, I hope Mitsuru's alright. Okay, and you're saying the same thing. Oh, okay then. Interesting. I forget if she's mentioned that at this point. Oh, yeah, well, if that's where she used to live with her dad and her mom. I wonder if her mom is still there or not. Anyway, if we check everyone's status, this is... I think Mitsuru should show up here, and this would be... So, a while back, I mentioned... Yeah, she's on level 50 now. So, I mentioned that you might not want to give anything too rare or valuable to Mitsuru during that full moon, because you don't actually have a chance to get items out of her inventory until now. I didn't actually realize that myself until I went into Tartarus the last time, and I was checking through the swords and was like, wait, I'm sure I had a sword with more power than 200. And I was like, oh, right, that's on Mitsuru, and then, yeah. Wow. No, don't give up. And yes, this is in fact the third of these events. And this time they trip you up by putting the correct response on the bottom rather than the top. Yes, Junpei does not know when to quit. That's like his thing now. Well, I guess memories. Yeah, it's a bit of a difficult concept to understand, but, she does seem to be slowly understanding more and more about how we work. So, like I said, I'm thinking of going into Tartarus tonight. In fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's no real reason not to, so I might as well. So with that, I'm obviously going to save, and then we'll be back in there for some more action, and some more getting Mitsuru caught up on levels, hopefully. So, see you then.